emails. Now, the report goes on to say that when she left, she should have at least turned over all those records. They at least said, though, that she was able to provide them when she was asked for it. She turned over 55,000 pages, 30,000 emails that she had sent while she was in the State Department. But the report does also say that there was, even though she turned over 55,000 pages, there were still some things missing from those emails, including emails to David Petraeus, who was the former CIA director, and also emails to Sid Blumenthal, who was a friend and confidant of hers, who was looking for to do business in Libya. This is something that you'll see repeatedly brought up by Republicans who've been investigating not only Benghazi, but also her use of this private server.
Hi everybody, my name is Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I just want to point out real quick that I think this is clear evidence that Hillary Clinton will make wars. Hillary Clinton's in a position to make wars in order for her and her friends to profiteer from. This news pundit guy just said that in Hillary Clinton's emails, one of her associates contacted her because he wanted to do business in Libya, which she deleted those emails. But that's what's going on. We all know that Hillary Clinton pushed overwhelmingly. She was the loudest voice in the room pushing for war in Libya. Why? So that her and her friends could profiteer. War profiteer off every drop of blood spilled in Libya and in Iraq. She voted for Iraq. She wanted to go to Iraq. Why? So her and her friends could profiteer, war profiteer in Iraq and in Syria, which they're doing now, clearly. Just like the Clintons did when they were in the White House last time, where they doubled the amount of black people in prison so they could drug war profiteer. That's right, drug war profiteer. War profiteering off the drug war is still war profiteering, only it's the American people's lives who are destroyed. And she doesn't give a shit about one single American person's life. Unless, of course, you're contributing massive amounts of money to her or writing her big fat checks so she can make a speech. Oh, then you're her friend. Then it matters. Like Donald Trump is her buddy. I gotta go to Donald Trump's wedding. Yeah. He's my buddy. He writes me checks. All she cares about, money and power. And she will create death and destruction in the form of wars for her and her friends to profiteer off of endlessly. They want to do this for generations to come. Just sucking every penny out of your children's schools, Social Security, Medicare, everything. Infrastructure rebuilding, infrastructure. They're taking all the money. Why do you think this country is crumbling? Why do you think we don't have nice new airports? Because all the money's going to billionaires who profiteer off fucking wars, off death and destruction. Made possible by Hillary Rodham Clinton. The sooner you're in prison or burning in hell, Hillary Rodham Clinton, the sooner the children of this world will be safer. The planet will be safer when you're burning in hell, Hillary, for the children. Not that you give a shit about that. All you care about is money and power. And you need to go far, far away off our planet. You don't deserve to be here. And once again, my name's Mike, and this is my YouTube page. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're finding something of value here. If you'd like to contribute to help keep Mox News strong, there is a clickable link in the text body of the video. It says Mox News needs your help to continue. It takes about 2 minutes to buy me lunch. I really like lunch. It means the world to me when someone buys me lunch. So you know, I'll be back before too long. I got to go do some gardening. So, and that makes me happy, being in my garden, away from the computer. It's nice. All right, stay cool. One of these days, this war is going to end. Clearly not with Hillary as in the White House. Clearly.
Compassion stirred the Buddha to send his monks out into the community. Sworn to chastity and poverty, they wandered the roads, bringing the Buddha's teachings into the world. Go forth, monks, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. There are beings whose eyes have little dust on them, who will perish if they do not hear the teaching. But if they hear the teaching, they will gain liberation.
The monks exist by begging. We think of begging as kind of a bad thing. Begging in this tradition is a good thing. It's a sign of spiritual purity.
You're not allowed to beg tomorrow's lunch today. Only today's lunch. Then you can't eat from noon until dawn the next day. Then you have to go out and get another lunch. And then in exchange for lunch, you give a lecture. Unless they say we don't want to hear about it, then you don't. But that's the only thing but that forces you to interact with the lay community.
And if you're not serving them, if you're not doing something useful for them, they won't put anything in your bowl, and that will be the end of your community.